Hi, I am Revati, Assistant Professor, Department of EEE, SNS College of Technology. In this lecture series video of Fundamentals of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, today's topic is construction of DC motor. So previously we have discussed about construction of DC machines, construction and working principle of DC motor, construction and working principle of so the outlines of the topic to be discussed in this slide is construction of DC motor and major components. So DC motor construction. So all the value reliability and case of use, but face challenges with the bearer. So we have brushes, commutator, alignment, stator, rotor, and material sustainability. Opportunities for designs are develop a self-aligned mechanism for the stator and rotor to reduce the assembly errors and low wear material, advanced composites for brushes to extend lifespan. So how to apply this empathy in a construction of DC machines is brainstorm design with lubricating bearings, modular commutator, brush systems or biodegradable casings. Prototyping to create a prototype with user feedback loops, testing case of assembly and repair with technicians and hobbyists. Testings observe real-world use to ensure the motors meets the engineering efficiency goal and the end user's reliability needs. So we know that construction of DC motor is same as the construction of DC generator, whereas for both DC motor and DC generator there is a single construction which is the basics for both, common for both the DC motor and DC generator. The only difference is the working principle of a machine. So application of certain law that varies the process of machines. So that if Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction is applicable, so that the machine is operates as a DC generator, whereas in Lenz's law and Faraday's law of Fleming's left-hand rule employs, the machine acts as a motor. So in DC motor, electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy. For example, if you are giving a 230 volt supply and switching on the fan gets it in a rotational motion, which is basically a mechanical energy. So stator, rotor, shaft are given in the pictorial representation, whereas stator is your stationary part and rotor is your rotating part, whereas stator is present in a field winding and rotor is in armature winding. So bearer shaft is a supporting mechanism for the DC motors. So the outermost layer of a metal core is known as a yoke, which controls the invadings of dust or any other windings. So it acts as the outermost protection layer for the device, which eliminates damage to the motor. So construction of DC motor consists of north and south pole. So the energy which is given in the motor is electrical energy, which is converted into mechanical energy. So what are all the components present in DC motor are field winding, yoke or frame, commutator segment, interpole, shaft, armature conductors and pole shoes are major components of DC motor. So stator is the outermost protecting casing, often made of cast iron or steel, and house the motor internal component. Poles and pole shoes, these are attached to the yoke and support. Field winding is a coil of wire wrapped around the poles to create the magnetic field when current flows through them. So rotor is a rotating part which consists of an armature core. So commutator, shaft and brushes. The commutator is used for converting the AC supply to the DC, and shaft and brushes act as a bearing for the DC motor. So this is the internal view of the DC motor construction. So the input shaft and output shaft is present. The commutator is also present. The poles of magnet, north and south pole. So that we know that opposite poles attract and the same pole repels. So that placing of north and south pole will attract and start the process of converting one state of electrical energy into another state of mechanical energy. So the challenges which is listed below for us: magnet selection. When build the stator, would you choose permanent magnet or electromagnet? So selecting a magnet is the major part in the function of motor, which is shaft based or slot based conductors are also present to efficiently reduce the effect of eddy current losses. which one gives better torque control, which is cheaper, which saves energy. So these are all the reference link which are given for your understanding. So thank you.